Mumbai, the capital city of Maharashtra. Here water is a rich resource, bringing joy and happiness to the people. But in the interior of the state, the story is very different. Water is a matter of life and death. People lose their humanity over a drop of water. In fact, it is said that the wars of tomorrow will be fought on account of water. The Bosco Gramin Vikas Kendra (BGVK) believes that people should not suffer because of the scarcity of water. A non-government organization working in Ahmednagar district, BGVK, studied the terrain and decided that the solution lay in undertaking an integrated watershed development management program. What is watershed management? It is a process where the speed of rainwater flowing from a hilltop is retarded. Contour bunds are formed by creating little mounds of earth according to the curves on the slope of the hill. Lower down the slope of the hill, where the flow of water has a higher volume and velocity, bigger bunds are created. These are called nala bunds. The nala bunds act as mini percolation tanks that collect the excess flow of surface water. Both contour bunds and nala bunds are barriers that break the flow of rainwater. This enables the water to gradually percolate into the subsoil. Two important techniques further complement the earlier steps. They are afforestation and farm bunding. Afforestation consists in the planting of saplings in the contour bunds on the slopes of the hill. This has a dual function. The roots both regulate the flow of water in the subsoil as well as prevent soil erosion. Lower down the slopes, however, a similar technique called farm bunding is used. Between the bunds, vegetables or crops are cultivated. Here too, the water is hindered from running off the subsoil. It is productively used and erosion is prevented. However, at places further down the slope of the hill, where the velocity and volume of the water are much greater, nala bunds have to be replaced by stone and concrete structures called check dams. A check dam acts as a reservoir to hold the overflow of surface water from nala bunds. They are designed to control the excess water so as to avoid wastage and preserve subsoil percolation. Due to the preservation of surface water, the level of water in the subsoil gradually increases. Now, the water becomes a gentle stream and percolating through the topsoil into a water pond or reservoir. Without the watershed management program, this topsoil, which is the most fertile part of the land, would just be washed away. The watershed management program ensures that water in times of plenty is not wasted but stored for use all through the year. It does more than make water available, it transforms life itself. This is the story of how a small village began to prosper with the help of the watershed management program, but most importantly, through the determination of the people to change their lives. In 1995, Bosco Gramin Vikas Kendra started watershed development work in our village. Works like CCT, contour bunding, farm bunding, nala bunding and check dams were done in our village by brother Alex and his co-workers. These works helped to stop soil erosion. At the same time, the water table in the ground increased. Almost 70% of the labor force in the villages are women. BGVK wanted to empower the women so that they could have more independence and greater control over their lives. It set up self-help groups where women saved part of their income every month. These savings were then used in times of need for marriages, medical expenses, children's fees. As the savings increased, income-generating activities were started, such as poultry farming, processing and packing of cashew nuts and spices. And as the results became visible, more and more women joined in. What started as a small step became a movement. Now, the women of the village have a voice that is heard. They are financially independent and on an equal footing with the men. One day in December 1998 changed the life of Sharda Kisan Darikar forever. This was the day she was invited to a women's get-together in Bingar. Little did she realize how the idea of self-help groups would inspire her to reach unbelievable heights of achievement, and that she would win the support of a whole village in her endeavor. In 1998, we went to Bosco Gramin Vikas Kendra for the Mahila Milava. There we realized how much women can do through the SHGs and how women can move forward in life. Meetings were held every month, and through them we came to know what role we could play in society. Following our example, 3 more groups were formed in our village. One group started a goat rearing unit with the help of a bank loan. The other 2 groups, with a total of 27 women, started obtaining cows by taking a loan of Rs 4.5 lakhs from the bank. Transforming villages through self-help groups. Alka Nagare tells her story. For the past 15 years, I am running a women's SHG. I came to know about the SHGs from the nearby village where Bosco Gramin Vikas Kendra established the SHGs. I was elected as the Sarpanch. People wanted to stop alcoholism in our village. I tried to stop it but did not succeed. We experienced a lot of difficulties from the people as well as our own families. But we continued our fight. This fight was taken up in the Bombay High Court and we won the case. The license of the liquor bar was withdrawn. It was then that I realized that women can do something for themselves. If they can improve their own families, then they can also improve their own village. Each of the women decided to educate their children. The village also started a people's court and I was elected as one of the members. I was selected as a member of the education committee. I have formed 11 SHGs in the nearby villages. I became the coordinator of all the 11 villages, and Bosco Gramin Vikas Kendra helped us to solve all our problems. BGVK looks at the holistic development of villages. It seeks to maximize the entrepreneurial spirit it knows is present in the villagers. BGVK has a 17-acre farm at Kedegaon, Ahmednagar. Here, training in modern farming practices is imparted to the villagers. They learn how to run a hatchery, manage poultry and goat sheds. A watershed management program enables them to see the results of harvesting rainwater for themselves. BGVK's efforts in rural management have been recognized at the local, regional and state levels. But the greatest reward is seeing people gaining the confidence to improve their lives. Their smiles make it all worthwhile. With the help of Bosco Gramin Vikas Kendra, we built 5 check dams under the Watershed Development Program. We used to have shortage of water during the last 3 months of summer, but now we have plenty of water even in summer. At present, we grow vegetables like tomatoes, cabbage, etc., and even fruit trees which were given by Bosco Gramin Vikas Kendra. We have benefited and our next generation will benefit too. This is a success story of the men's group who bought the tractors and JCB on loans through the banks. These tech-savvy farmers build groups through group ownership. Our men's group owns a tractor and a JCB, and we also run a balwadi. We have a traditional folk dance group called the Legion Group. Brother Alex talks about his journey and how he has learned as much from the courage and determination of the villagers of Ahmednagar district as he has been able to teach them.
With the watershed development strategy, sustainable development work has done in the villages. While doing the sustainable development work, the ecology has enhanced. After successfully implementing watershed project in Ahmednagar, we realized that there are many more districts in Maharashtra as well as in India which are poor. With this watershed intervention, we like to reach out to these farmers in the rural area. We are grateful to our various donors who are part of our BGVK program. We appeal to the corporate sector and our well-wishers to be with us in our future ventures.
The BGVK vision is to enhance the capacities of communities to secure their livelihoods in a sustainable manner through development of integrated watershed development programs. We want to walk together to the new horizon and uplift the rural community. We don't just talk about making a difference, we show the difference.